By the time Devin Weston was introduced, he was already well off on top of being so far gone. He used his wealth by building his brand along with using it to lure and convince the naive. He was so rich to the point he was detached from the quote-unquote norm to the point he came off annoying. But throughout his encounters with the main protagonist, we're introduced to the dark side of his life. Image-wise, Devin Weston was the guy people in Los Santos want to be or know. He's rich, he's powerful, his investment portfolio is successful, and he's really not all the way known like that. But what people didn't see, what really got him going as far as being a billionaire with nothing but time, and people wanted to involve themselves with him. On his own website, he gloated about how he rips people off. He claims he revolutionized the hedge fund industry by not hedging, causing businesses to plummet, all for his own enjoyment. He also says how he has so much money he was bored with it, which is why he does what he does. He had so much power that he felt like he didn't have to vote, being that he owned the two candidates. Saying all that to say, Devin was on top of the food chain, making him feel untouchable. But although Devin was successful, it wouldn't be enough for him. He still involved himself with criminal things just for the thrill of it, on top of doing it because he knew he could. On his Life Invader page, he mentioned the IAA raid. On surface, this is a regular post to the outside world, but he knew exactly what took place. When we were first introduced to Devin, he was with Steve and Dave Norton, being Mr. K, being that was his kick for that day.
See his face that last time I popped him. Boom! Oh, ladies! God, you're an asshole.
He's even here, being that of course he had the two in his pocket. Devin being who he is, he of course would need a connect with the FIB, so if he needed something done down the line, he can have him do it. But in Devin's eyes, they were far from friends. Trevor would then question asking Devin who he is, to when Devin lets it be known that it doesn't matter until he needs to know. Showing Devin looked at Trevor along with everyone else in the room to be at the bottom of the food chain, including Dave and Steve. Steve vouches for Devin, but he's a victim of Devin's dark ways. Although Trevor would be told slightly about Devin, he still didn't care, being that he saw Devin like how he saw him.
You back there. I know you, but you? You I don't know.
Yeah, well, until I see reason otherwise, why don't we just keep it that way? Steve, what a pleasure, bro. Oh!
He reminds me of one of those guys you see advertising pills for middle-aged men that can't get erections.
Hey, Devin Weston is a very good friend of mine, so why don't you watch your tongue? Because let me tell you something, that guy gets more tail than a tail catcher.
I have to fucking remember that line.
Bam.
Shit, here's hoping.
Yeah, after the hit, we blast open the doors, grab up all the cash, bonds, whatever it is. I take it to Haynes' guy.
Saw a little hopeful, homie.
As long as I am not on the ground when the shit goes down, okay?
Now with the two knowing of him, the FIB uses the three to steal money from the IAA, leading Michael into giving what they took to Devin.
Shit, that trash truck is trash, dog. You good?
Nice work. I'm about to meet this guy. I'll tell you how it goes. Got a package for Devin Weston.
When Michael and Devin have their first conversation, it already starts off telling for both sides. On one side, Michael was already over it after what took place earlier, on top of knowing Devin and Steve had a rapport, of course making him not like him. With Devin already knowing what he wants from Michael, being that he knew of him through Steve.
Devin Weston.
Yeah, I remember you. The weekend interrogator. Invest wisely.
Hey, hold on. We're not done here yet. I got a job for you, bro.
5 top quality scores.
Big ticket cars. Major payday, bro.
Devin figured Michael would want to do this for what he calls a major payday, being that he looked at Michael as someone who jumps to the first thing offered, but he learns it will take more for that for Michael to do this.
Sounds great. I got just the guy for you. I'll put you in touch.
No. I don't want just some dude. I want you. I want your crew. I want pros on this.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you want, pencil neck.
Right here it shows how Devin wasn't used to people talking to him like Michael was, which is why he looks to be taken back. Him realizing Michael wasn't going to budge for money, he knew it had to be something he had to reel him in, leading him to go down a list of all his assets.
I'll let him know you're interested.
I guess I just got you figured wrong, man.
Hey, what's the figure?
Tell me something. You like football? I got a stake in a sports investment venture. You like the market? I got some funds you can manage. Name your poison, man.
I just like sitting around watching old movies.
Oh, there we go.
Something Devin spoke on prior to this conversation happens to when Michael basically revealed to Devin what could get him into getting the cars for him. Devin would give him a clean version of his involvement in the movie industry to when Michael changes his attitude completely, now willing to go along. But again, Devin made it out to be like everything would be peachy, something he's good at doing.
How about I hook you up with Solomon Richards?
Bullshit. Solomon Richards, the movie producer?
He's retiring, man, and I'm doing a finance deal for his studio. I will make the connect just as soon as you...
All right. Oh, man. Solomon Richards.
With Michael now being ecstatic he could meet and possibly work with his idol, he then calls Franklin to get him on board. Franklin was hesitant about it, but Michael already agreed, along with again seeing an opportunity for himself. He even used him and Trevor being involved to make Franklin more comfortable.
Hey, what up, Michael?
Hey, man. Listen, I got an interesting opportunity for you. An acquaintance of Dave's.
An FIB contact? Are you joking?
Relax, the guy's private sector. Very wealthy. Could be lucrative. Why don't you meet him and see what you think?
All right, yeah, I'll think about it.
All right, me and Trevor will be there too. I promise you. It's a step up for you. A real opportunity.
Before they move on the cars, Michael meets with Solomon to when Solomon starts to speak on how things changed for him recently. But with Michael being starstruck, he takes it as a joke overlooking this.
Hello.
Come in.
Thanks.
You must be Michael.
Yeah.
You know, I used to have 3 secretaries. Now I have to make my own coffee and give myself a happy ending.
Solomon, knowing of Devin's ways, he asks him straight up, was Michael there to kill him for Devin? To when Michael gives him the version Devin told him, along with telling Solomon a lie to make sure he can involve himself with Solomon.
Pluto? I said Mars, you cocksucker!
Shoulder of Orion. 2.
Devin Weston said you were a fan.
Huge fan.
Tell me, Michael, Devin Weston, does he want you to bump me off?
No, not at all.
He's retiring, man, and I'm doing a finance deal for his studio.
He said you were retiring but might need some help on a movie.
Only assholes retire, Michael.
But Michael would then find out Solomon was being forced to retire. But Michael again overlooks what he's actually saying to him.
Him and my son, they want to put me out to pasture so they can turn this place into condos or a theme park or something.
But this place is a dream factory.
Well, maybe they have different dreams. Some days, I don't blame them.
Him lying, though, to Solomon will work out after he's given the role to be his associate producer. Michael, at this point, overlooked Devin's hand in this, being that he got him in touch with Solomon. But this will cause problems for Devin later.
Michael, what can I say? You're a natural. I love you.
You're too kind.
No, I mean it. I don't mean to presume. But would it be okay if I gave you a shout? This shoot seems cursed for some reason or another. I need an associate producer.
I'd love that.
We'll talk soon. I gotta go.
Hell yeah.
Time would come to when the three will have to actually get to cars to when Franklin learns what actually it is Devin needed. In this encounter, we see how more Devin looked down on people, being his wealth is the reason someone like Franklin is even in his presence, along with showing that if he wanted something that he couldn't buy, he would take it.
Slick! Oh, you must be Michael's boy.
We hear you're a competent repo guy, yes?
This is kind of like a little hobby of mine, requisitioning the underappreciated possessions of my contemporaries for some wealthy communists in China who will value them much more.
What?
Robbing my so-called friends, Slick.
Why?
Why? Because they have things nobody else has, because they can afford it, because frankly, I'm rich enough to do whatever the fuck I want, and you're poor enough not to ask me any goddamn stupid questions. Now, I mean that as a friend. Namaste.
That's a nice fucking speech about the value of friendship.
Trevor then shows up at the right time to call him out. Like Franklin and Michael, he didn't want anything out of dealing with Devin other than the job at hand, along with Franklin and Michael being involved. But even then, the only thing that kept him entertained was Molly, Devin's associate.
What's going on?
You're gonna dress up as traffic cops, and you're gonna rob 2 trust fund kids that I know and dislike intensely.
Why?
We can get a good price for the vehicles in Asia. Look, complete the work, you'll all be well paid.
With the three now knowing what they need to do, Franklin still wasn't convinced, leading Devin until telling Franklin what he wanted to hear.
Dog, I don't know if this shit is for me, homie. My life's already way the fuck out of control.
All right, look. I'm a Darwinist, brother, all right? Some prosper and some struggle. Now, are you out of your goddamn mind? This is your lucky break. Choose. Now, are you gonna do this, or have you simply found your level in life?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I'll guess we will, homie.
Get out of the fucking car! Hey!
Hey!
You ain't fucking car.
All right, we gotta make sure.
Get out of the fucking car, you pint-sized prick!
You little shit, get the
Fuck out of here! Gone!
After they get the cars, they will have a conversation about Devin, with Michael saying how this was an opportunity and how he claimed to do this for Franklin. Michael also showed how he fell for the tricks Devin set up, even telling Franklin he's the real deal after seeing everything he had.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
What'd I tell you, bro? These cars. This is an opportunity.
Yeah, if you say so. You know what, right before I met you, I was boosting rides and racing them. It feels like it come full circle to me.
Come on.
Nah, I'm serious. If you hadn't got me fired from my repo job, this is exactly the kind of shit I be doing. So thanks, dawg. After all the crap we been through, man, you got me right back where I be at anyway.
Hey, look. Devin Weston. He ain't like anyone you worked for before.
Man, he runs his mouth, wants me to boost cars, and most likely gonna be paying me a fraction of what they worth. It don't sound that different, to be honest.
You must know who this guy is. Look him up. He's the real deal. I've seen his house. He can make things happen.
So, he like, to you, what you were to me. I see your house, I think this dude can take me places.
Yeah, maybe. Something like that.
Gentlemen, I love you all. Oh, God, this is gonna be fantastic. One kid and two old creeps. Who the fuck would have thought it?
Gentlemen, move the vehicles.
Hey, gimme 5, 5, and 5. Oh, hey, chest kiss, homie. Boom!
Dawg, come on, man. You got the fucking paper?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Look, you finish the job, you get the paper. But the order was for 5 cars. If I'm not mistaken, that's only 2.
Just give me the fucking money now!
Though Michael vouches for Devin at this point, this goes back to Trevor not falling for his tricks and not wanting nothing other than money. But Michael and Franklin were the ones who were willing to play the game, which is why Franklin was seen to hold Trevor back.
Oh, I'm so scared. I really, really am. But you know what? I'm a payment on completion of work type of guy. You don't like the job? Take a fucking walk.
Like, come on, man. Hold on. So what's next, man?
Well, it's the Z-type.
All right, so who does what?
You're not needed for this job. Phillips, you're in the chopper. Clinton, you're on the ground.
Yeah, I don't understand the deal between you two.
Yeah, well, I don't understand the deal between you two either. But you know what? Life! It's just one long mystery. Bye-bye, gentlemen, and stay spiritual.
After Michael wasn't really needed to get the cars anymore, this will mostly be Trevor's and Franklin's thing. He just made the introduction. After the two steal the Z-type, Molly has Franklin goes to Devin's airport hangar and attempts to sell him his lifestyle like he did Michael early on. He even tries to turn Franklin against Michael and Trevor, comparing his life to theirs.
You know, if this beauty was a woman, I'd have to break my 20 and under rule.
Man, I'll just stick to driving, all right?
Hey, tell me something. You know how many of these things they made?
Shit, like 10?
No, not like 10, man. Exactly 10. Tell you something. How'd you like to drive a car like this one day, man? For real.
Like this? Or this?
Oh, man, right back at me, homie. Really nice. Hey, you know something? You're not like those snowbird retiree pals of yours. You are sharp, man.
Man, I'm just looking for a paycheck for my services.
No, don't worry. It'll come. That'll come. But right now, it is life lesson time, pal. You have got to wake up to what's real in this situation, bro. Take me, right? I am opportunity. I'm security. I'm fast cars, blow jobs. I got the world on a plate. Those two clowns, oh man, they are the worst kind of disaster that can ever come down. They are a full core meltdown, and you're just standing there soaking up major radiation. You have got to take stock, man. Make that call before it's too late.
Yeah, all right, man. I will.
Before it's too late, man.
Yeah.
Around this time, Trevor and Michael would be out of the city, leading Franklin into stealing the next car by himself, which was the same movie studio Michael was involved in. Franklin didn't know this, but Devin did, showing more of his dark ways.
Insurance companies hate these kinds of claims. They don't like cats with the inside edge, shorten them either. So how'd it go?
Smooth enough, you know, movie people.
You know what the irony is? I'm a major shareholder in that same studio, so what we just did is practically legal. Ha! Practically.
Ooh, shit! Look at this motherfucker. You doing it big, my nigga, on the set.
Franklin not being around Lamar much, he finds Franklin after calling Trevor. As we heard, he compliments the car he just stole for Devin to when Devin saw the opportunity to get Lamar on board. Lamar was blind in this situation though. All he saw was Franklin with this nice car, leading him into thinking whatever Franklin was doing was paying off for him.
Lamar, what the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, chirped your boy Trevor. It's fucked up when you gotta get your GPS location on your homeboys through a motherfucking speed freak.
True that. Devin Weston, master of the 2-hour female orgasm. What it is, Holmes?
Lamar Davies.
He was just leaving.
Hey, not on my account. You looking for gainful employment, homie?
Hell yeah, I'm always trying to get some motherfucking paper.
Just the type of guy I like to work with. Predictable.
He calls Lamar predictable, being that he knew someone like Lamar would of course want to be in something like this because of wanting money. So with that, he became the last one to get the last car.
Hey, we could bring your boy here in on the last part of the shipment.
Oh, yeah, nigga, that's exactly what you could do. That's exactly
Hell
what we
yeah.
do right
Man,
there,
look,
man.
man.
Exactly.
If you want him in, then you get him to boost the rest of the shit you got.
Oh.
Give me my money and I can go on with my motherfucking life.
Oh no, am I sensing tension here, Slick? He's the spirit, but you're the brains. Am I wrong? I can see it. Look, I need you on point when we move this stuff out of town.
Yeah, whatever, man. Call me when it's done. And after this, make sure we got our motherfucking check, all right?
Ciao, baby.
It is what it is.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, come here. I'm gonna put you in touch with my legal counsel.
Hey, don't touch me, homie. I don't get down like that.
On Michael's end, while being in exile, he calls Solomon to when it's revealed he's missed. Michael hearing this made him eager to get back, not even thinking about Devin, which is why he was so happy to get back after the humane raid.
Michael, my boy, where are you? You're not in rehab.
No, I just had to get out of town for a while.
Good, because all my friends who went to rehab came back very sanctimonious. We miss you at the studio. You're an important part of this process, Michael.
Wow, are you serious? 'Cause that means a lot to me, Solomon. I'll come see you as soon as I get back. What's this? Oh, fucking A. Yes! My days in the wilderness are over. Oh, man. I can't wait to get back to that movie studio.
Yo, all right, man. Well, shit, I'll holler at you later then, all right?
Before Michael could go back to the studio, him and Trevor, of course, had a falling out, leading again, of course, to be kidnapped. On Trevor's end, though, he was still involved with moving the cars with Franklin and Lamar. After they lose the police, Franklin realized he was being played from the jump.
Hello, Franklin.
Yeah, where Devin at? Somewhere meditating or ripping somebody off?
In light of the drama your efforts caused, we felt it was not perhaps the best idea for you two to be seen together for a while.
Where's the money?
Mr. Weston is one of the most brilliant investors the world has ever known.
Yeah, he may be brilliant. He ain't gonna fall in love with your ass. Now, where the fuck is my money?
He is going to hold your money, invest it in his Alpha Fund, and make the funds available to you at a time as the transfer will not induce any undue attention.
Devin's Alpha Fund Molly's referring to is a ripoff in itself. On his website, he breaks down what's in it, which for me is basically worthless, on top of a fee that's nothing either.
Which is a polite way of saying I'm getting robbed?
That is a short-sighted and frankly immature way of seeing things, Mr. Clinton. Let's go.
I boost cars and pop motherfuckers. Maturity is not really my fucking thing.
He then calls Devin to when he gets the same breakdown Molly gave him, showing that this was Devin's plan to do this from the jump.
Hey man, what the fuck? You said paid on delivery.
You were paid into an investment fund that I'm gonna manage for you.
Man, this is fucking bullshit.
It may seem that way to someone uninitiated in the ways of the world, but this is really the best thing for you. Ask your friend Michael. He'll tell you I'm a useful guy to know.
Crazy part about this, Michael did say this to Franklin before they even got the cars, but Devin's smart. He knew at some point they talked about how successful he was, something he took advantage of.
I ain't talking to Michael. I'm talking to your ass.
Namaste, Frank.
Later, Franklin finds out Michael was kidnapped, saving them to when he brings up Devin.
How about Devin Weston?
Weston? What about him?
We delivered the last of them cars, only he ain't paid us yet. Says he gonna invest the fucking money.
Well, he's a clever guy. You know, that might not be such a bad idea.
Are you fucking serious?
Michael still seemed to be giving Devin the benefit of doubt in this, being that if you think about it, he only met Solomon once at this point, saying not to say he didn't get ripped off yet. In his situation, at this point of the story, This movie is his second life he'd been wanting to find since he moved to LS. That gave him that same feeling he had robbing, which is why he's trying to see Franklin getting ripped off through. He also trying to convince himself that it's not that as well.
Look, Franklin, you're gonna get your money, okay? From the sounds of it, you'll even get some interest too. And I got this other deal with Weston down at the film studio. So we gotta wait for that to play out before I got any leverage over your deal.
For real?
Come on, Franklin. Give me some time, I'll figure it out, I promise.
Yeah, whatever.
Michael would later then be told more good news about this movie to when there's more reason for him at this point not to do anything regarding Devin until he actually sees him. Keep in mind, Michael forgot Devin's hand in this.
Oh,
Feels good, doesn't it?
feels like I've finally done something with my life. Actually done something. A movie. Hey, baby, I just wanted to tell you, I'm finally doing something with my life. I'm making a movie. A real one. Call me.
Good to see you, Slick.
Devin, what the hell are you doing here?
It's over, Michael.
You done good, kid. You kept this bullshit up long enough to help me trigger a fantastic insurance payout when the plug is pulled. I love you. You're like my spirit brother now.
Where's Solomon?
He's out getting the negatives, the film, whatever the fuck it is. The last dinosaur in town is about to get fossilized.
What are you talking about?
Look, the movie's nearly done, so if the plug's pulled now, the investors, meaning us, get a massive insurance payout. Meanwhile, I can use that to get the other major shareholder, the old bastard's idiot son, to agree to tear this relic down and let me redevelop the area for condos. And in this economy, the city's gonna let me build tax-free. I might even get some rebates. It is a brilliant thing, and it is all thanks to you and Molly's eye for the details of the insurance policy.
Devin explaining his motive to Michael, although he was told this earlier, Michael then will be brought back down to reality about what Devin was about. Devin even mentioned Solomon's son, referring to him as an idiot, showing that he was planning to rip him off as well, after his son saw someone like Devin to be successful.
Michael, they're fucking us! The suits! Wolves in turds' clothing!
Try not to take it too badly, Mr. Richards.
Don't blame me. I'm a very spiritual person. I feel badly about this. But evolution is evolution. Gentlemen, Molly, namaste.
Can I take the film now, Mr. Richards? My plane leaves in 25 minutes.
Can't we do something? At least let me finish the picture, then close the place down.
I'm afraid our timetable doesn't allow for that. Goodbye, Mr. Richards.
Where the hell is she going with that movie?
Michael, seeing his last chance to be something other than a robber, walk out the door and makes him lose it. Devin slips up, telling Michael where she's going, not expecting him to do anything to when Michael goes after her. Devin tries to stop Michael, but is unsuccessful.
She is taking the only copy offshore, somewhere nice and discreet. Analog. God, it's certainly got its complications.
Michael, can you do something?
No, he can't do anything, pal. It's an inevitability.
My wife got screwed by a yogi. And now I'm getting screwed by a yogi? Fuck that! I'm a producer! Nobody fucks with my film!
Molly was of course scared of Michael, especially with her now being chased by someone they thought they had tamed, leading her into accidentally killing herself, leading Michael to simply get the movie, the thing he wanted and needed. Later, Solomon basically tells Michael that he didn't have to chase after Molly in the first place. This shows how Michael didn't really know what he was doing, along with making sure his new life would be sealed after Devin put him in a situation to worry about that.
I just watched Devin Weston's legal counsel get juiced in a jet engine.
Oh, that Molly woman? Oh, Lord, that's horrible.
You have no idea. But I saved the print, so we still got our movie.
You believe that analog thing? It's all digital. We have backups everywhere. I mean, we're shooting on green screen.
Well, you could have told me.
I'm sorry. Look, I thought you knew. The edit's nearly done, and we've got to get it out before they can screw us again. I've greenlit a premiere. That will stop them from burying us.
A premiere? For Meltdown? Okay. Can you invite my family? They can finally have something to be proud of me for.
Of course! It's already on its way by courier.
All right. Shit. I'll get ready.
After this, he calls no other than Devin to when it's revealed he didn't even care about Molly. He was only upset that someone like Michael had the goal to not submit to him.
Devin, Hey, look, I'm sorry.
My legal counsel.
It was an accident. I had nothing to do with it.
Sure, yeah, hey, lawyers come and go. But you made a fool out of me, Michael, and that is something that I am not gonna forget. Namaste.
Outside of Devin trying to rip Michael and Franklin off, Devin almost even caused Franklin and Lamar to almost have a falling out. Lamar being ripped off too, that was his only hope to getting some money at this time. He was fresh off the streets doing something for the wealthy. He asked Franklin for money, but it wasn't enough after he thought the cars would have a huge payout. I'm saying all this to say Devin caused this argument. After a while, the argument they were having became not even about money, but Devin brought all of that out after they'd been feeling the way they felt about each other anyway.
Hey, but on some real shit, my nigga, you know your nigga out here doing BAD, man. Why don't you slide me a few dollars or something? You know what I'm talking about? It's hard out here in the set.
Oh, shit, my nigga, that's nothing. Shit.
I know you done went all Illuminati and shit, you know what I'm saying, leaving the street niggas in the back, but damn, man, way to keep a nigga down, my nigga. I mean, thank you. I guess it's payment for all the work a nigga put in for you getting them cars and shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Man, don't be like that, dawg. Cause number one, I never got paid for them motherfucking cars. Number two, I saved your motherfucking ass. No matter how many times you and that tiny motherfucking brain of yours have tried to get us killed, I saved you, dawg.
I thought we was homies for life.
Me too, but I thought we was trying to get out of this bullshit. You live in a fantasy, homie. The best thing you can hope for is a big turnout for your motherfucking funeral. You know what, my nigga? If your ass can just act civilized, you would get some work. But instead, you want to be this gang-banging, mad-dogging asshole.
Oh, my bad, Mr. Gold Card. Excuse me, sir. Thank you for helping out a post-street nigga like me, sir. You can go now, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nigga, who you think I am, nigga?
Fuck you, Lamar.
Nah, fuck you, F, nigga. I thought we was homies, nigga, but that's some shit that just got past you, my nigga.
You know what, dawg? If something good comes up, I hit my dude, man. Chill out, all right?
Yeah, whatever, nigga. You just hit me when you find out what the true concept of friendship is, nigga. We came from the sandbox together.
Later, the day of the premiere would come to when Michael and his son wait for his wife and daughter. It's going good, but no other than Devin Weston shows up to personally tell Michael his revenge tactic on him.
Hey, hope I'm not too late. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Devin, the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, what a movie, huh? Meltdown. Congratulations, Mikey. We did it. Hey, let's get a picture, huh? You, me, the proud producer. Such a pleasure working with you. You see, I was here, unlike your wife. Seems to be stuck at home.
You twisted fuck! You're a dead man!
All because Devin felt he was made out to be a fool. He tries to have his family killed. He even sends a text saying how even if he saves his family, he would be killed.
It's gross! Ew! Baby, are you okay? Are you alright, sweetie?
We're inside. Find him. Buckle up.
Okay. You two stay here. Keep your heads down. Don't you worry about me.
Got you, dick.
It's gonna be all right.
No, it's not. What was that?
Yeah, you like that, don't you, huh? Take it off.
Get the fuck off me!
I thought I was on that guy.
For saving his family, Michael plays the dad role. But later when he calls Lester, we see the state he was in mentally about what Devin just did to him.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna make a call. It's all gonna be okay. Stay put. They came to my house, Lester. My house!
I hate to say it, but Merriweather isn't short on excuses to come and kill you, nor is Devin Weston.
I ain't looking for perspective, Lester. They came after my family.
All right. I don't know what to say. Does this change where you stand on the Union Depository?
Hell no. We move on that right away. Before it gets any hotter.
He even called Solomon, telling him to distance himself for the time being. Something dark to add, this could be the last conversation they ever had.
Michael, what happened? You weren't at the party.
I didn't even get to the screening. Devin Weston made things personal. Look, you gotta stay away from me for a while.
Is this about Molly?
I'll call you in a few weeks when this thing dies down. It was great working with you, Solomon. You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
He then calls Devin to confront him. In this conversation, Devin implied that going after his wife and daughter was fair game, even though he knew it was an accident how Molly died. Along with it being self-inflicted, being that all he really wanted was the movie.
Hey, Hey, you missed the show, buddy. Trouble at home?
You came for my family, asshole?
Oh, I thought going after women was fair game.
Molly died in an accident while following your orders, and I'm sorry for that, okay?
Well, accidents happen, don't they?
Hey, send your private army after me if you have to, pal. I won't be hiding.
Now with Franklin and Michael having to learn the hard way about Devin, the four will still move on the Union Depository. After they make it, Devin still wouldn't stop there though. Devin figured if a private militia couldn't get Michael, he needed to get someone closer to kill him. Who was closer at the time but Franklin, showing his desperation to get him killed. Franklin would confront him about being paid, so when he brushes it off, bringing up Michael again.
What the fuck do you want? You got my money, punk? Man, you got a death wish or something. Am I supposed to kill you now?
Oh, no, bro. Not me.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
But that's my boy.
He has betrayed everyone he's ever known. He's got you involved with the federal government, and he's messed up several business ventures of mine. He has got to go. And you know what? I'd like to say that this isn't personal, but it is personal.
Now, the only thing Devin was right about mentioning Michael was that he messed up Devin's business. Him bringing up how he betrayed everyone he knew, he didn't know the actual facts behind that. Michael regretted his past decisions, something I explained in another video. He even says how Michael got him involved with the FIB, but if you think about it, Franklin was willing to be involved. This really just shows how he doesn't know much about Michael all the way. He just want him dead after what took place. Franklin then mentions the FIB, but remember what I said earlier. Devin ain't see Dave or Steve like the protagonist did, being that he's rich and they bow down to him. For Devin, Steve and Dave were just like Michael, Trevor, and Franklin.
But the feds, man, the feds have told me to kill Trevor, and I obviously can't kill them both.
The feds, Steve Haynes, Dave Norton. I own shopping malls. I would not employ those two clowns in. And I make one phone call, their careers, they are over. So you gonna A, listen to some 50 grand a year pension hunter, or B, a billionaire? Time's ticking, pal. Beep, 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 and your answer is...
Man, you know what?
You think about it. Me, I got a triathlon coming up, and I am in deep training. Bye-bye.
Man, fuck you.
Now let's say Franklin does listen to Devin in regards to killing Michael. Michael would finally get his life together, but with Devin's dark side getting to Franklin, everything Devin said in his house, he made up in his mind that Michael is that, along with Franklin choosing a billionaire's word over Steve and Dave's word.
Amanda. Says she wants me to bring you around the house sometime for dinner. One of these nights, huh? I mean, I don't know what I did to deserve this motherfucking luck. Got my kids back, my wife, and a job that I love. I mean, I made it. We made it. You and me, bro. What?
I risked everything for your ass, dawg.
What is this?
Look, man. Me and you know this shit ain't over, dawg. We both realists.
The fuck is this? You? You came here to fucking clip me? Fuck! Oh, shit. Come on, you prick. I taught you everything you know.
Not everything. I was here long before you, and I'll be here after your ass.
Well, we'll see about that, you fuck.
You, man, I was your bitch. I couldn't even stand down the barrel of your gun any fucking day, you motherfucker.
Now let's be real. Franklin at this point is trying to justify killing Michael for Devin. He mentioned how he could have been the next person that was betrayed by him, but Michael would never even think to kill Franklin, and he knew that. Again, him betraying Trevor and having Brad killed was a mistake he regretted. Michael's a changed man at this point, after trying to change.
You just keep telling yourself that. It ain't gonna make you feel any better.
People don't fucking change.
You did. You, 2-bit gangster going 3-bit. And now you're gonna... Gap, the only one who was ever decent to you. Ha!
Michael saying this is true. Franklin is about to kill the guy that he went to in hopes to get rich, all because of a billionaire that already ripped him off. Showing how Devin messed up Franklin's logic in this. This also goes back to his biggest weakness that he struggled with during the story.
No, I trusted you. I took you in. Treated you like family. Mike, let's just... Fuck you! Fuck!
Not to dive into picking the wrong ending, but after killing Michael, he calls Devin to when he learns he did all this for nothing, only for Devin's sick pleasure. He even tells him to go to business school. That was basically him telling him, I ripped you off and you still killed Michael for me?
Franklin, homie, what's happening, man?
Hey, you know you sound kind of patronizing and borderline racist when you speak to me like that.
Ah, grow up. Is it more patronizing than telling you to ice your favorite uncle? Yeah, I don't think so. How'd it go?
Look, it happened, man. So y'all gotta get the FIB off my case, man, since I didn't smoke Trevor for him.
It's already done, homie. Haynes' boss has been spoken to.
All right, so now what? You got a job for me?
Oh, I had a job for you, Slick, and you just did it. Let me take a look down a list of your uses and, oh yeah, we're all out of them. I do have some advice for you, though. Go to business school, because clown school ain't worked out so good.
Also, ironically, Michael told him the same thing when they met.
If you want my advice, give this shit up. You work hard, screw over everybody that you love. Hurt, rob, kill indiscriminately, and maybe, just maybe if you're lucky, you become a 3-bit gangster. It's bullshit. Go to college. Then you're gonna rip people off and get paid for it. It's called capitalism.
Franklin got ripped off and never got paid. He got the union depository money, yeah, but that was from Michael. Real ending though, Franklin meets up with Lester to try to fix their problem. Just like Franklin, Lester didn't even know what to do. He knew of Devin's ways and the ways of the FIB, leading him into mention killing both, but he realized Franklin didn't show up to hear that.
Man, I don't know what the fuck to do right now.
Well, I can see that. Who are the motherfuckers?
Steve Haynes, Devin Weston, man. You know the,
that angry rich fucker from whatever hole he hibernates in.
Exactly.
All right. I say kill Michael, then kill Trevor.
Man, are you for real?
You're fucked, you know? I don't know.
You know everything, dawg.
I know, okay? But I'm sorry. I guess this is it. You know, I'm doing my best, man.
I know, man.
Shit. We're fucked. Every single one of us is fucked. Unless... Okay, Steve Haynes is under a lot of heat because of the shootings at Court Center. And Devin Weston is A, known to be a major asshole, and B, known to be friendly with Don Percival, who runs Merriweather. I think, actually, Weston owns a piece of Merriweather. Right, 11%. Pretty good for a pseudo-liberal owning a private army. They would both love to be involved in capturing the bullion that we just lifted. If I tell them both that you boys are at the foundry in Marietta Heights melting it down, then maybe both of them will pay you a visit and bam, we turn it into a bust. I'm gonna get in touch with Michael and Trevor. You go to the foundry, get yourself set up.
I got you.
All right.
So, what's up? What's next?
After their plan goes good, they start to find Devin, so when they do...
Wait, hear me out!
No more talking!
If you didn't notice at this point, the only person that saw through Devin's life was no other than Trevor. And it was like that from the time they met. He wasn't impressed by his house or anything he had to offer, other than the cars. But even then, that was supposed to be just a regular payout, with simply no strings attached at all. He also did it just to help out his friends. Devin never really got to pick Trevor's brain, which was a bad mistake on his end. If you notice, when Devin had these talks telling Franklin or Michael what he had to offer, Trevor really never got that. When Devin finally did, though, it was already too late, luckily.
You know, you're a resourceful guy getting past those trained killers. I need someone like you in my organization.
The CEO position's gonna be vacant real soon, Slick. I don't care if you're useful or not. I feel like taking you out, Devo. So that's what I'm doing.
This is a serious offer. Work for me, you'll have everything you'll ever wanted.
All I've ever wanted is to watch you drift in and out of consciousness as you're slowly disemboweled.
Yes! Yes! That's the kind of creativity I need on my team. Come on! Come on! Let me out of here!
Look! I got my own company! Trevor Phillips Industries!
Oh, yeah, a fellow entrepreneur. Let me buy a stake. Give you money to grow.
I don't know if you heard, but I'm kinda gold rich right now, so you got precisely nothing to offer. Prepare for the end, my friend.
I assume you got him?
Ooh, safe and sound. Ain't that right, buddy?
Right before Devin is killed, Michael explained where Devin went wrong after he seen his doings firsthand. They turned his darkness back on him, being that this was his last thing he would hear, of course, after all the games he played.
Hey, my bad, homie. I picked C. Ain't that a bitch?
You know, Devin, the way I see it, and hey, I'm no intelligent businessman like you, but the way I see it, there's two great evils that bedevil American capitalism, the type that you practice. Number one is outsourcing. You paid a private company to do your dirty work for you, and then you underpaid that company because you thought you were big enough and bad enough that you didn't have to play by the rules. Oh, number two, offshoring your profits.
Offshore?
Oh, it's horrible. You wouldn't want to be sent offshore just to save a little money, would you, T?
No,
Franklin?
I wouldn't. Oh, no, I ain't
Would you
going
want?
nowhere.
No, see, but we know your opinions on the matter, Devin. Keep your problems the fuck out of America, huh?
In this instance, when he puts it like that, it makes sense.
Of course it does. Hey, Devin. Goodbye, my old friend. Thanks for all the advice.
Bye-bye.
So now what?
Aside of all the smoothies and triathlons, having wealth, Devin knowing people looked at him to benefit themselves made him dark somewhere before the events of GTA 5. He didn't care who you were. If he saw an interest in your business or something criminal, he would sell you a dream until he didn't need to. Don Percival, the guy that founded Merryweather, was even happy he was killed, showing how much of a rich germ he was. And as far as people just chalking Devin up to be annoying, him being annoying just so he really could just do what he wanted without a care in the world, because who's going to say anything about it? Everybody was around him or involved with him was eating from the palm of his hands, which showed his dark side.